Hello everyone, this is Mariana from Venue again, and today I'm going to show you how you can perform a speaker's dry run or a tech checks before the day of the event. It is very important for you to perform a speaker's dry run or tech checks just to make sure that, first of all, their technology works properly in Venue, and second, also to make sure that they know what Venue.live is and also how to make it work and how engage with the audience the proper way. So let's first of all, we need to make sure that the speakers can access Venue as planned presenters. So let's make sure that we have set it up properly. To configure your speaker as a planned presenter, just make sure that you select your event, click on Add Planned Presenters, and I'm going to add myself as a presenter. Select their email, type in their name. If it is their first time using Venue, you need to write their name. If it is their second, probably you're going to have this data loaded whenever you select their names. So this is Mariana Presenter. I'm going to save it, click OK, and you're done. You invited them as a planned presenter. This means that whenever they join your meeting, they're going to join backstage. So let's join backstage and see how we can greet our presenters on the day. Whenever a user joins a Venue meeting, this is the check-in page that they're going to see before joining. They're able to see if they're joining as themselves and also the device settings that they can set it up properly to make sure that it's going to work whenever they join the meeting. Once they're done, all they need to do is just click join the meeting. Once we click join meeting as a planned presenters, we are come to the backstage space. And you can see that we are backstage by this little tag right here on the top left. At backstage, it's a safe space that speakers and producers can chat and can perform tech checks before the day of the meeting. So whenever a producer creates a meeting, just make sure that you share the link with your speakers before the day, and you can just jump in to perform a little dry run before the day of the meeting. So right here at backstage, every speaker who joins is going to be automatically on stage so they can see themselves, and they also have a little checking checklist right here. So they can make sure that they check their audio, and they're going to be able to see this little motion at the bottom and also a green ring circling their image. So it's okay. I can see myself, so my video is fine. I can also click on the leave stage button and leave the stage, so it's good. I can come back, go on stage, and I'm back again. And of course, if I click share tab, I can share my screen. So these are the little checking details that you can go through with your speakers. This little checklist is here to help you lead your dry run with your speakers. On backstage, you can also bring presentations up to make sure that you can practice with your speakers on the day so they can see the presentations, they know how to use Venue. They can also check the chat and the backstage chat, so make sure that your speakers know where they are. And once you're done with the chat checks and make sure that everyone is working fine, you can just leave the meeting. If you want to make sure that the speakers also understand the transitions in Venue, you can also click on Start Meeting to move them to main stage. Once you do it, what's going to happen is that we're going to move everyone to the main stage, and a little warning here. Since you're going to move everyone onto the main stage before the day of the meeting, it could happen, and if you share the link already, it could happen that somebody's in the link and could see your tasks. That's why backstage is a safe space for you to practice. But you're also free to start the meeting at any moment. So just click Start Meeting. It's going to have a prompt stage, so you can actually click on Start Meeting. And only producers can do this. The speakers do not have access to start the meeting themselves. So once you do it, we're going to move to the main stage, and you can check it here. So if I click on the spaces, you saw that the pre-event is not live anymore. We are at the main stage. And you, as the producer, you can click on Bring Stage to bring yourself up on stage, or you can search for any speakers to bring them on stage as well. Once you're done, just make sure, once you're done, and of course, you can also practice the transition on bringing the next speaker up and bringing the presentation up, and make sure you have the full flow of the show done for the day. Once you're done with the testings, just make sure that you bring the spaces back to the pre-event. So everyone on the day of the meeting, you're going to have the right state to start the meeting. So all you need to do to bring it back is just click on pre-event, bring audience here. And voila, whenever somebody joins the meeting again, they're going to be backstage as producers, or they're going to be at the pre-event as audience members. So I'm just here checking in again, and voila, I'm back at backstage. So to sum it up, all you need to do to perform a tech checks with your speakers is to make sure that they are added as planned presenters, that they join the venue link using a computer in a webcam, and also this very nice tech setup that you have at home, and perform the tech checks at backstage. So at backstage, you have access to all main presenters' features, so you know how it's going to work on the day of the meeting. If you do want to make sure to bring your audience to the main stage so the speakers can know how the transition works, you can do that before the day of the meeting. Just make sure that you bring the audience back at the pre-event after the tests, so the audience knows that the meeting has not started yet. Please let me know if you do have any questions. Looking forward to hear from you. Have a great day. Bye.